You're not claiming that he is absolutely lying about the amount of money that he had you hold.
Mm-hmm.
You're not claiming that. You're saying he just miscalculated.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
$14,000 worth of miscalculation.
No, I am.
That's your claim.
Yeah.
That you think he just miscounted $14,000.
Yeah.
Okay, I've heard all I need to know. We'll open this up.
Okay. Ms. Martinez, you did take some of the money and spend it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. How much did you take and what did you spend it on?
Just food and gas. It's like
Food and gas?
Yeah.
How much did you take?
like $200-300.
Did he tell you you could take any? Did you have a discussion about that? Were you supposed to hold the money?
No, we didn't have a discussion about that. Like, if I could take money or spend it, I just needed to get back and forth to where I had to go.
Okay, so you admit that you opened the envelopes and took cash out, spent some of it, but your claim is that it was nowhere near $14,000.
No.
Okay.
What was the conversation after you accused her of taking the money?
She said she didn't know what happened to it, that she was keeping it in her bra and she fell asleep. She woke up and
I'm sorry,
gone.
she was keeping what in her bra?
The money.
She kept $18,000 in her bra.
Yep, that's what she told me.
In an envelope?
Yep.
In her bra.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am?
No, I had it in my pocketbook.
You had where?
Yeah, I had it in my backpack. It was
That's
in
when
my
the
backpack.
story
It wasn't.
changed
It wasn't in
from
my
that.
bra. It was in my backpack.
I would hope not. I mean, that'd be one hell of a padding. Okay, so you put it in a backpack?
Yeah, I had my backpack.
And you stayed home for all 5 hours?
Yeah.
Okay, how did you stay home for all 5 hours when you went and bought groceries and gas?
Well, his daughter had took me to.
Okay, so you
took me
didn't.
around.
So, see, your stories change, even here.
Well.
You just told her, Judge Juarez, that you went and spent a little of the money, right?
Yeah, just on girl, and I had to pay for someone.
So you didn't stay home for all 5 hours?
Well, not all 5, no. But I had went. His daughter had took me to go shopping, and I went to Walmart, and then I gave him gas money, and then I asked him to go take me home, and then when I went home, I was there. But that's about it.
Okay, so do you work?
Currently.
Or were
yes.
you working?
At that time?
Yeah.
No.
You weren't working. So
Right
you-
now, I'm working. Yeah.
Okay. So you were relying on him for money?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you just maybe take a few thousand just for a rainy day?
No.
No?
No, I wouldn't do that. No.
Okay.
Mr. Aronoff, I'm still troubled by the fact that you don't have any records of having removed this $10,000 from the bank a day or two before the records that you did provide to us. Could you explain that?
I don't know. This is what the bank gave me.
Well, you understand this is a bank statement for an entire month.
Yeah.
This is a complete
which
statement.
is kind of, it doesn't make sense, I know.
Is it possible you're mistaken about the amount?
I might have had money on me already. That's what I'm saying. I deal with transport, and this is the only thing that the bank's handed me. Doesn't make sense. I don't know.
Mr. Aronoff, in the divorce action that you filed, are you litigating the divorce?
I wanted to try to work it out with her and do it to the kids. And she seems like she likes the freedom life, you know, dating other guys. So.
Right, so why shouldn't this action just be part of the divorce?
Yeah, because I don't think you're going to win her back being here. I mean,
No.
you're suing her.
No, exactly.
That ship has sailed.
Yes.
Good.
I'm done.
All right, thank you. The parties are excused while we deliberate in this
Thank
matter.
you.
We have deliberated and reached a unanimous verdict. At the time that this action was filed, you two did not have a divorce action pending. It's our understanding from the testimony today that you now do have a divorce action pending.
Yes.
For that reason, because there are unresolved issues of the character of this property and other issues related to that, this is really something that has to be resolved in the family court. It's not appropriate under these circumstances to carve out a specific claim from a divorce proceeding, particularly when there isn't sufficient time or ability to do financial disclosures, financial discovery, and to determine whether this was marital property or perhaps separate property.
I agree.
So for all those reasons, we're really ill-equipped to resolve this issue here, and it's better heard by the family court. So for that reason, we are going to dismiss your claim, but for lack of jurisdiction, and we're making clear that we are not issuing a finding on the merits, and hopefully you can resolve your divorce amicably, as you've suggested, and without litigation. That would be our hope. If not, you'll have to take this up with the family court judge. So the verdict is to dismiss the plaintiff's claim without a finding on the merits.